everyone. Today we're going to play with building better balance, especially through our legs. I like to take inspiration from things I see around me, especially in nature. I'm in my mom's garden today with her this morning. We're pulling weeds, and I saw a squirrel fall out of a tree. He just hit the ground, was kind of laying on his back, and was a bit shocked. He was up and playing a few minutes later, thank goodness. But I always thought of them as these amazing balancers. I had never seen that before. So it kind of inspired me to work a little bit through the lower body today, find some fun flows so we could play a little bit with balance ourselves. So let's get started. Woo! Matt's a little hot out in the sun. It's nice to practice outside. Be careful of a hot mat. So because we have a short practice today, we're going to start standing. Take your feet about hips distance apart and parallel. Inhale through your nose. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Big deep breath in. Exhale. There's no clouds today, but I'm going to push all the clouds away and apart as I exhale. Do that again. Breathe in through your nose. Arms rise. Shoulders are dropped though. Shoulders are dropped. Exhale. Push the clouds apart. Feel my feet press into the ground. One more time. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Good. Breathing in and out now through the nose. I'm going to start right into it. Let's start into a chair pose. Sit back into your heels. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. You're going to hook your thumbs in front of you. Cross your thumbs like you're making that little shadow bird on the wall. Lift up nice and tall. Move your arms back behind your head. You can bring your head forward. Draw your belly in and then pull your arms apart and down with bent elbows. We'll do that with breath. Just warming up the shoulders and the legs a little bit. Inhale into your chair. Push into your heels to stand up. Hook your thumbs. And exhale, pull apart and down. I'm going to show you one more time. We'll go from the side. Good. Breathe into your chair pose. Remember, my hips are back, not forward in space. Back nice and deep. I have to lean forward to do that. Hook your thumbs, lift up. Chest opens, arms pull back. And I'm squeezing all the muscles in my upper back to pull those arms down. I'm going to interlace my hands behind me. And just move a little bit side to side. Let my torso sway side to side. Open the shoulders. Come back through the center. We'll go back into that chair. Sink down deep into your heels. Toes are relaxed. I'm going to lift my chest up. Try to draw my tail just a little bit underneath me so my back isn't overarched. And then sit down a lot. Go really, really deep. Bring your chest to your thighs. Let your hips rise like they're nice and buoyant. Knees can stay bent. Drop your head. Let it relax. Looking left, looking right. And then start to bend one knee and the other. I'm going to keep my arms just reaching straight up towards the sun for now, instead of going all the way overhead, because I'm still warming up. My shoulders aren't quite ready yet. I'm going to drop my arms now. Bend your knees a lot. Chin to chest, roll up slow. Again, just warming up the body. Remember those thumb hooks? Yeah. Cross at the thumbs. Lift your arms, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, pull down, just like we did before. Interlace your fingers together behind your back. Lift your chest. Warming up the legs. Exhale, forward bend. Breathing in and out. Maybe the arms start to move a little bit more overhead, if that feels okay. I'm going to sway my hips again side to side, bending one knee and then the other. I'm going to do that one more time. Oh boy, here's the deer. You might see the deer behind us. Drop those hips, roll up to stand. One more time, arms come up, hook your thumbs. Breathe in, exhale, pull back and down, interlace your fingers. Sorry, that was kind of a tease. I'm not sure you're going to see the deer. They ran into my neighbor's yard. Bend your knees. It's like a wild animal reserve here at my parents' house. Fold forward. Relax your head. Good. We're going to bring our hands to the floor. Step them forward and step your feet back. Come into downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other, like you're slowly pedaling a bicycle. I'm not trying to locomote. I'm not trying to go forward anywhere on this bicycle. I'm just trying to create a release through the backs of my legs and my calves. Good. Let's come through one vinyasa here. Come into your plank pose, shoulders right over wrists. I'm nice and buoyant through the body. Nice and buoyant. Let's bring our knees down and then chest and hips to the floor. Good, legs nice and long. Pull the mat under your hands back as you lift your chest forward, shoulders back. Make sure you can move around a little through head, neck, shoulders. Cobras don't like to be stiff. Good, bring your chest forward and down, push back through hands and knees. Come into downward facing dog. That's enough for just our short practice today. I'm gonna let my right leg lift on an inhale. Big, big lift into the sky, even point through my toes. I'm gonna bring knee to nose and step forward. First balancing pose is a crescent. Bring your hands to your hips, reach through your back leg, and rise up really slow. I'm gonna keep my hands on my hips for a moment here and just descend through my back knee a little bit. So drop your back knee down so your pelvis comes forward slightly. I'm lifted up nice and tall. Make sure you've got good architecture in the front, knee over ankle. Good. I'm going to straighten that back leg a little bit more and then take my arms up. We'll take arms up. Just first crescent lunge. This is a balancing pose. It really, really is. Think of hugging your legs towards the middle of your mat, towards the midline of the body. Lift your chin slightly. Good. We'll take hands to the floor. We'll go into plank. And your chaturanga. Push off your toes. Lower yourself down. Knees can touch first or just lower your whole body at once. Pull the floor, the mat under your hands backwards, chest forwards. Good. Lengthen as you come back down. Reach your legs back. Good, we'll push back through hands and knees again. To the other side from down dog. Left leg lifts. I'm going to point my toes, relax my head. Keep that right heel sinking down. Knee to nose and a slow step forward. You don't need to be super wide apart here. Hands to hips. Reach through my back leg to rise up. Hands to hips helps me find that square pelvis. So my back feels good. Bend your back knee a little bit. Front knee has good architecture over the ankle. Lift up nice and tall, then reach through the back leg, straightening a little more. Hips are starting to open. I'm feeling that tension on my hips. Good, here we go, last moment here. Let's go through vinyasa again. Hands to the floor, step back, plank. Chaturanga all the way down. Bent elbows, good. Cobra again. Pull the floor back under your hands, reach your chest forward. Legs are nice and long. Lengthen back down, I'm gonna tuck toes. Lengthen my legs, push straight up to plank. Give it a try. And back down dog. Let's go again, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step forward. Same thing, crescent lunge. Rise up now with your arms. Remember the thumb hook? Try it again. Pull back and down. Pull apart and down. Try not to arch your lower back too much. Interlace your hands. Lift your chest. Humble warrior. Another good balance. Humble, humble. Bring your chest forward. Forward, forward, forward. I'm going to put my ribs right on my thigh. I'm resting my chest on my thigh, reaching through my back leg, and trying to let my head drop until I'm looking all the way at the back of my mat. Eyes are on my back toes. Maybe the arms come up more. Maybe they're more comfortable just reaching up to the sky. Good. From here, fingertips to the floor. I'm going to step my hands forward a bit and lift that back leg to warrior three legs. Warrior three. So it's not up in the sky. I'm right in line with my hip. Chest is reaching forward. Now bend your right knee. You're going to stand up and grab your left knee. Pull it in towards your chest. Eyes eventually come forward. Come into tree pose. Right in. Foot on the inner thigh. Yeah. Don't worry about where the foot is. Just find that strong right leg and then press your left foot into your right inner thigh. Make contact, even press your hands together. Maybe they come up. And then knee lifts into the chest again. We're going to kick back to warrior 3 for a moment. Arms can be forward like I'm doing, or bring them to your heart. What works for you, land in warrior 2. Whew, we're still balancing here. Descend into your warrior 2. Good, we'll finish this off. Breathe in, reverse warrior, Parshva, Parshva, Virabhadrasana. Good. And take that long stroke across the sky. Left hand reaches, reaches, reaches. And we go back. Here you go. Maybe this time you're interested in upward facing dog. That's up to you. Or cobra is fine with your hips on the floor. And back down dog. Take one deep cleansing breath. So we do the other side. Left leg rises with your inhale. Slow step forward. Crescent lunge again. That means that back heel is lifted. I'm going to rise up, hook the thumbs, and pull back. Open your chest. Strengthen your shoulders. Clasp your hands. If you haven't yet, switch which hand is on top. Lift your chest. And come forward. Humble. Humble. Humble warrior. Chest to thighs. Maybe wiggle that right foot back a little more. Good. Hands to the floor. They're going to step forward a little. Try those warrior 3 legs with back extension. So chest is moving forward. Good. Here's a trick for standing up. Remember, we stand up knee to chest. If you need to, bend your left knee, tap the floor, kind of pass through a chair pose, then rise up. Good, knee to chest. Otherwise, flow right through it. Go into tree. Hips opening. Just that right hip feels like it's opening to the side. Press your right foot against your inner thigh. Lift your arms as you like. Try smiling. Try smiling. If we take balancing too seriously, absolutely, we tense and fall. So try just breathing and smiling, settling into the strength of your legs. Pick the knee back up to the chest, hands to heart. Pass through. Vira 3. Nice square hips. Try it. Push through that back heel. Maybe arms reach forward and land warrior 2. If you didn't land where you want, no problem. Take a second step. Ooh, shoulders level. See any deer pass by? Let me know. We'll revolve that warrior. Ooh, you can look up or down. What feels good for your body. And we'll take a little cartwheel with the arms. Here we go. Last time through vinyasa. It's just a quick balancing sequence. Right? We often don't think of those as balancing, but really, they are. They are teaching you to balance. I'm going to drop the knees. I'm going to turn towards you. Since we have a quick practice today, I'm going to end right here. You can sit on your heels. One hand cupped inside the other. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out the mouth. Relaxing my shoulders. Noticing how I feel. Thinking of the squirrel ready to join and play with his friends again. Of course you can lie down and take Shavasana. Oh, there's always time for Shavasana. One more deep breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Ready for yoga? Yeah.